Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Bonnie's Fluid Creations Art and I'm Bonnie and I appreciate you joining me. Just kind of jumping in and seeing what it's all about. I'm not very good at these uploads in my videos, but I do try. Tonight, what I'm gonna try is another Planet Universe pour. Now, if you've seen any of my other paintings or if you've watched her YouTube channel, you know this is inspired by Olga Soby. And you need to subscribe to her channel if you haven't, because she is so creative. She's a genius, I swear. I just give her big kudos. She has inspired me, and I don't try to copy her. I'm just inspired by what she does, and I try the technique that she's tried. And tonight what you're seeing here, these are isolation rings that I purchased through Etsy, and it's Spontaneous Brian. I'll try to put the link in the description below. I use these a lot. I make sure I clean them after every time I use them. But tonight I'm going to use my cake cutters. They're not cookie cutters, they're cake cutters. Because this one is a little bit smaller and I want it smaller, and I don't have the isolation rings in that size. So I've just decided to use both of these. So I'm going to be pouring on my canvas a planet and then a moon. And then we'll do our galaxy. So that's what we're going to do. My galaxy, my base paint for the galaxy is probably going to be this mix. It's a blue mix, and it's got Holbein, Golden, Winsor Newton. Most of it is from scraped up drippings, but some of it is just a bunch of blues that I've tossed in together. And I think I'm going to add, in this particular background, I'm going to add a little bit of sparkle. I have some, what is this? This is, well, it doesn't even say, but it's a holographic sparkle. I'm going to add to that. Not very much, because a tiny, tiny bit goes a very long way with that. So that's going to be my galaxy, my universe background for the galaxy. My colors I'm going to try to use, I've got a lot out here, but I think on my planet, of course, the moon is going to be titanium white, and I'll probably have some either the Pebeo Iridescent Blue Black, or I don't know, maybe some Lucas Indigo, whatever. I need to have it mixed with some Amsterdam Titanium White. So yeah, so that's going to be on my moon. Now the planet, I have to make up my mind on these colors. This is Holbein Luminous Violet, which y'all, if you know me, I love it. I have some Quinacridone Magenta by Golden. And this is one that I just mixed up. Now this is a heritage brand, which I've not tried yet, and I thought I would. And it's kind of like Golden's Nicolazo Gold. It's actually called Quinacridone Gold, and I added some of Golden's Bright Gold, their fine version. So I want to include that in my planet. I don't know how that's going to work with these. I have some Pebeo Iridescent Orange, Yellow, and some Pebeo Iridescent Gold. So I don't know, we'll see. I've got some Holbein Phalo Turquoise here. I was thinking about putting in there first, but that's a lot of paint. So if I'm going to use all these, I can't put too much of each one down. So we'll see. And you know what? I love this color too. This is Pebeo Iridescent Green Blue. I don't know. You know, I'm just going to wing it. We're just going to give it a shot here, see what we come up with. And yeah, let's get going. Let's get pouring. So, oh my goodness, my goodness. I think, actually, I'm going to put some of the Holbein Phalo Turquoise down first. Yes, I am. I'm going to do it. Not a lot. A lot on here would be horrible with the Holbein. It's highly pigmented. It can take over a painting. I'm going to put the Heritage Quinacridone Gold with that Golden's Bright Gold Fine in there. Not overdoing that either. Looks like it's gonna spread out pretty much though. Okay, let's do our Golden's Quinacridone Magenta. And the Holbein Luminous Violet. Again, those Holbein paints. That might have been too much right there. A little bit of the Pebeo Iridescent Green Blue because I love it. And let's make this planet look alive. Okay, do I want this Pebeo Iridescent Orange in there? Yes, I do. Yes, let's put it in there. And I need some gold. I need some of the Pebeo Iridescent Gold. All right, let's play with that. I think instead of swiping, I'm going to use the blow dryer on that. We'll blow it out. We got lots of bubbles. Okay, let's blow it out and see what we get. Okay, here comes some noise. My little Janeri blow dryer. Digging it. We're getting some cells. Of course, we're going to lose those because they're going to be scraped off. Yeah. Okay, let's set this baby down. Which direction do we want to go? Do we want that in the middle, the side? I'm going to set it this way because I want to try to get some of those cells in there. Set it down there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to spin this. And going to go for our moon now. Okay. Amsterdam Titanium White. Our moon. Now, my decision. Am I going to do the Pebeo Iridescent Blue Black on that? I'm kind of thinking I will. Just a little bit here and there. A little dab will do ya. Okay. Thinking, do I want it that way? Do you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to think about this composition, but also the placement of it within the universe, how far away from that planet I want it. Oh, that is so awesome. Look at those colors. I think I'm going to place it way up here. All right. So now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our scraper and get as much paint away from this ring as we possibly can. Then, taking a paper towel, I'm going to go around the edge of it too. Because that's what I like to do. Okay. Now, I'm going to flip you back so I don't have to go around the table and mess with the whole thing, right? Okay. All right. Let's do the same thing with this planet. I'm holding this cutter down as I try to get most of the paint away from it. And again, I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to try to scrape away from the edge of this cutter as much paint as I can. Not to worry, our universe paint, our galaxy paint, will fix that. Okay, next up, our galaxy paint, this blues mix. Okay, I'm going to actually pour this into one of my Dixie cups. And it looks like it needs to be thinned out just a little. But what I'm also going to do is I have here some Tri-Art liquid glass that I have the shimmer in. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a ton in the bottom. This Tri-Art liquid glass can also be used as a pouring medium. So I just poured some of that into, wow, the reaction I'm getting is insane. I just poured some of that into my blue mix. Oh, look at this sparkle. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm stirring that up good because that is also a resin finish. So, and it's supposed to dry, you know, with a glassy like finish. So we're going to see how this works out. This is the first time that I've done that. So let's see how this works for us, for me. Okay, here we go. Pouring it around. This canvas, by the way, is a 12 by 24, I believe is what it is. Okay. We've used every bit of that up. So, we need to make sure we've got enough. Let me open this up a little bit. You know, I'm still not liking the thickness of it, so we are going to thin it a little bit more. When I take it out of that bottle, it's been in that bottle for a little while. Like I said, it's a mix of all those blues, so just don't know. Okay, now let's get this blow dryer after this and get this paint off this canvas. take a look at this. See what we've got going. Like I said, there's plenty of base paint, universe, galaxy paint, however you want to refer to it, that's stripped off that we can fix our sides with. But I will do that in just a moment off camera, so we won't take up all your time. And I'm going to pull these cutters away and see what we get. And if you've watched any of her videos or my videos, when you see that the paint starts to move out away from the cutter, it can easily be fixed once it's dry. Okay, let's pick this up. Sometimes there's a film around the edge that you have to break, and that's why I have this in my hand. Oh, isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. So you can see what I'm talking about, like right here. This little area right here where the paint went into the planet. Easily fixed with a brush later on once it's dry. So that turned out very nice. I love that planet. It's so colorful. How cool is that? All right, now let's see if we can get this moon to cooperate now. And again, there's a little indentation right here, easily fixed. Now, as long as that paint doesn't start spreading just like crazy, then we're good to go. That can be easily fixed. I'm liking the way the moon colors turned out. Now, the thing that I really like with how it turned out also is all this just variation of light colors of blue through there, which, you know, the moon sometimes has that glow around there, and I think that's what's showing up on this painting, on this pour. So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and touch up my sides, and then we'll come back and bring you down for a little bit of close-up so you can see the reaction I'm getting with this the different paints on this planet. Okay, be back shortly. Okay, so here is a dried results. Okay, so maybe not totally dry because I do have where I touched up around the planet might still be a little wet. Up here around the moon might still be a little wet. I added some more stars. Let me take you down here. There's the moon, all touched up. I like the little glow in the atmosphere around it. That turned out really nicely, I think. And the planet, you know, it dried a little darker. Once I resin it, it's going to pop back to life. But you can still see, oh, such pretty colors in it. It's a crazy looking planet, isn't it? Okay, let me turn this way. Yep. So I will get back with it when it's resined, and you can take a look and see how it turned out. Thanks for joining me. All right, we are back. We took a little intermission there. I let the painting dry, and I just finished putting a coat of this Tri-Art liquid glass. I'm experimenting with that on the last couple paintings. And I gotta tell you, I'm not convinced that this is the way to go yet. First of all, it's got a very limited work time. Limited amount of time that you can actually work with the product. So if you've got a large canvas, I would not suggest using that. And it starts out with like a little orange peel effect is what I call it. Now on the last painting that I did, that did kind of smooth out, but you will see I guess the canvas, not the canvas through there, but you'll see all that stuff. It doesn't dry glass like a resin would. Now, it says it is liquid glass, and it's a pouring medium or a finished resin. So, okay, well, I might try it one more time on another painting. But anyway, so let me bring it down a little bit. Like I said, it's still wet from me just doing that little tri-glass resin, tri-art liquid glass resin. And it did bring that planet to life, didn't it? Let's move on up here a little bit. You can see it's still wet. And my moon all looks good to me. So I love that galaxy, the way the different colors come through like that. All right, a few little shooting stars here and there. We had a meteor shower last night. I'm hoping you guys got to enjoy that. Okay, so that's it. Once it's dry, I will probably post it in my next upcoming video. So thank you for joining me. I certainly appreciate it. If you've stuck with me this long through this video, just please be sure you subscribe. It's just what would help me a lot. Just kind of a beginner with these uploads. Thanks. Take care. Have a great day.